made a video a little bit ago about how the elites manipulate the common folk, and I explain why they do it and all this shit. But I'm gonna give you an example right now that you're living in it, and you may not even be thinking about it. Alright? The Black Lives Matter. Okay? The communist-controlled media puts a video out of cops, and not just one, they've done it several times, cops beating black people. There's a reason. And I'm not being racist or anything by saying what I'm about to say, so don't take it the wrong way. I know how some people are, but black people are a lot easier to manipulate. They run off with their emotion. They don't think, they react.
Malcolm X tried to tell them what the Democrats was doing to them.
Malcolm X said the exact same thing I just said. He tried to warn the black people about the Democrats years ago. And, of course, you know what happened to him. But he was telling the truth, trying to educate. Well, back to the moral of the story. They use the blacks, okay? They manipulate them and they get them to act out and react to a bogus video or whatever. You know, you notice white people don't react like that when a cop beats up a white person or a cop kills a white person. The white people don't react because the white people think before they react. But on the other hand, now this Black Lives Matter movement has got a lot of white people mad at black people. Mad enough to fight, okay? That's the point. That's the whole point behind it. Okay? They divide and conquer. It's as simple as 1, 2, 3 people. But I'm gonna tell you, this is how I feel, and I'm pretty sure just about every one of you watching this feels the same way. Black lives don't matter to me. White lives don't matter to me. Mexican lives don't matter to me. If I don't know you and you are trying to harm my family, it doesn't matter what color you are. Your life does not matter to me because mine doesn't matter to you. Okay? That's how 80% of white folks think in this country. And probably 28 to 30% black folks. Don't hold me to that. I'm just, you know, I'm not actually throwing a number out there, but it just seems like that fits. But like, I want to explain a little bit. All right, my wife, her life matters to me. My grandmother, my wife's grandmother, her life matters to me. My father, my stepmother, my brother, you get the gist of it. Their lives matter to me. Right? And there is a couple of black people in this circle, okay, that matter to me. That I would hurt you if you tried to hurt them. That's how people. That's how sane people think. Okay. Don't fall for this crap that you have to bow down and kiss somebody's feet and all of this other crap. And don't believe the hype is the main thing. Don't get caught up in this shit. There is a lot of people caught up in it. And there will probably be a few skirmishes of race war in this country. It's gonna happen, I guarantee it. We have a very extreme leftist black group, and we have some very extreme leftist white groups. And they're not right. I mean, they're white, not right, but white. But they are leftists. Okay, they believe the same thing, just different views about how it should be done. Okay, it's the same. They both believe in communism and socialism, but they just believe the roles should be reversed. Okay, the blacks, they believe just like Hitler did. The black leftists believe like Hitler did, but they, instead of Jews, it's white people. And the extreme left white people believe just like Hitler did, but instead of Jews, it's black people. Okay? It's the same thing, just turned around. Okay? That's all it is, people. So don't buy into this mess. Don't buy into it. That's the worst thing you can do, is buy into it. I know it angers you and it makes you mad, but we have to come together, because we are facing a very, very powerful enemy. Very, very powerful. We're greatly outnumbered. Greatly outnumbered. And, you know, but hasn't Americans always been greatly outnumbered? You know, and somehow or another we come out on top. And I'll tell you one reason. God was the major reason. Whether you believe in God or not, you know, I believe that. I believe, you know, having God on your side does not hurt. So, but now we don't have God on our side. Or America don't. Because America has lost its way. But I just wanted to see if maybe that would just rattle something in your brain and say, well, you know, these people are being played. They're acting out. But because they were triggered to do so. It was set up. It was a meant to be thing. They tried to trigger the black community, and they did. Because they're the easiest to manipulate. You notice they don't try to trigger the white community. You ever wonder why they don't do that? Well, it's because white people think before they react. So, and they've been doing this for years, people. They have been using the black people for years in this same manner. So, instead of hating each other, we really need to join forces and take back our country and restore our country, where the people have the power, not the few. So, you know, always in a socialist country, it's always the few that get socialism or communism passed because the majority is too scared to speak up. And if you don't believe that, study Hitler. It was just a few Nazis. It wasn't the whole country. The majority of the country didn't want him. So keep that in mind when you think, oh, America can't go this, America can't do this because there's more of us than there are of them. No, that's how they trick you. They've done it before and they're going to do it again. So you might think I may be the craziest, goofiest some gun in the world, but I promise you, everything that I tell you, you can look it up. And if I'm lying to you, point it out. You know, how come the mainstream media don't talk about the Muslim countries that have black slaves right now, right this minute? They're selling them right now. Because it ain't about that. It ain't about equality. It's about getting the reaction and getting them to fuck up. That's what it's always been about. So, take what I say and I don't know, you might want to try to learn something from it. But if not, in one ear and out the other, like most liberals, or most younger people, or even some older people that are set in their ways and they don't want to learn nothing. Research everything I just told you and see if I ain't telling you the truth. If I'm not telling you the truth, I'll come on and apologize and humiliate myself and everything else if you can prove me wrong. I'll talk to y'all later.